morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. Today is Tuesday the 24th of March. And I'm going to use the Thelema Tarot for this reading. My voice sounds really funny, but I've just drank cider vinegar and it just is not the nicest thing to drink in the morning. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands coming out. Now, the Ten of Wands signifies that we're coming to the end of a cycle. These particular things on our back are becoming increasingly hard to carry. So the responsibility is becoming too much. Can mean we've got a sore back, we might be sore shoulders, you may be carrying a lot of weight here and the universe is now asking you to put it down. You've taken it as far as you need to. Okay, so we have a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius person here. So somebody here is being asked to speak up here because their sword is down, which means they're not addressing something. And in order to lift this burden, they have to speak. Okay, there's a victory here. So there's a promise of good things to come. There is a promise of something being offered. Oh, and then we have the Ten of Swords. Someone's got a fear here, and the Empress is in this reading as well. Someone's got a fear here of moving forward on something due to some sort of fear of failure or fear of rejection here. Somebody wants to express something, speak to someone, apologize for something, but they're fearful of getting rejection, so they're holding back. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. So somebody here has been through a lot of pain, a lot of hard times. They're very wounded. And they've got to a point where they're not really feeling confident nor strong enough in their self-esteem because of what they've been through here. And because of that, there is this feeling that they want to come forward, but they fear not being accepted or being rejected. We have the World card. So we are talking about closing out some sort of cycle, finishing something off, taking something into a new direction. We have the Ace, we don't have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords. So someone's been worried. I don't think they are anymore with this Knight of Swords. I think they're ready now. They've made some sort of decision here to close out a cycle and move forward. I feel like this person's been through a really tough time though. They've had their walls up. So you may have been dealing with someone who was either pushing you away or not bringing you into their fold here. But they've closed out some sort of cycle here. They've finished something off here. This was some sort of decision someone had to be made, but I feel that they are moving forward now after deciding, because the sword's up now. So quite possibly this person has held off for a while because they were worried about rejection. We have the Ten of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking towards their destiny here and walking away from something that no longer serves them. The Devil card is here, so someone has definitely dropped their ego. Someone has definitely let go of this codependent, addictive. I think somebody was bound to someone here because of their own, maybe this person was quite abusive, because this gives rise to this idea that someone's been abused to the point where they cannot see things clearly. They are seeing themselves as being very war-beaten here. So perhaps they lost confidence, they're lacking self-esteem. I feel like they've been given a really hard time here. So you may have been dealing with someone who's come out of some sort of situation. For some of you, that could be prison too. They've come out of some sort of situation here, and they've made a decision to move forward or to move on something. They're realizing they have a destiny here, and they're moving away from something towards this 10 of Cups. But there's a strong feeling here that they've realized that a lot of this pain and suffering was about their ego state. They're starting to realize that here. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands here. And we have the Emperor. And we have the Moon. Aries, Pisces and Cancer represented here. And Capricorn. Something is being revealed to this person. Whoever this is, they've moved from a time where they were feeling that they had no control in things, that they were seeing their outside world as being more of the control and a measure of their experiences, is what Spirit is saying. So they were seeing the external control rather than understanding their own internal power, and they've been trapped in that, trapped in their own head, going round and round here, trying to close out something. But this person has finally made some sort of decision here to move towards a destiny. And I feel like they're really standing in their own power now. This conflict of mind has sort of abated here, allowing them to see things. Not everything, because we still have the Moon here, so not everything has been revealed. But there's a sense here that enough has been revealed for them to understand how their ego was holding them back. I feel like you've got a clarification here of the What's Cracking reading. I might just have a look. I'll put some more cards on it. I have someone putting down a burden here. Someone now who has been standing back and not willing to reveal their truth, who's seeing a victory in a situation. So they're starting to see, but for a long time here, they were either refusing an offer or refusing to see a truth. And now with the Empress here, they're seeing a truth. They're understanding their own personal power. I feel like it's like a doorway's been opened for them, or a light's been shone on something that's in front of them, and they see it differently now to what they used to. So I feel like the ego was tricking them into staying where they were, and now they're moving forward. And I feel like where they were may have been a very volatile and abusive situation, because it's worn them down. It's worn them down to the point where they've become subservient almost. And they have not been able to see a truth, but now they do. Someone's coming in to make an offer. I feel like this strongly comes with some sort of apology or explanation. So if you feel that you were treated with some sort of disrespect, I feel that this person wants to clear the air now. I feel that they've moved away from something here in order to free themselves up from some sort of energy here that was holding them back. Oh, I got the Knight of Swords back out again. Sometimes, and the Six of Wands. This time the Six of Wands comes with the Page of Wands and the Tower. Of course it does, and the Six of Swords. Somebody's having a huge awakening. I feel like this is the Tower of the person who is like having this realization about ego, about what's held them back. They've letting go of those fears to move forward. You could have had someone, as I said, who came out of prison. There could also be someone here who's come out of rehab, or there's a drinking problem here as well. So somebody's been able to turn their life around. They may have given up drinking, or they may have understood that they were sort of drowning their desires in alcohol. So someone's had that realization here as well. But there's a clearing of the mind here, and a movement forward for sure. But not everything has been revealed here with this moon. So I have the Ace of Pentacles. I mentioned that before, didn't I, with the Hermit and the Four of Wands. Somebody wants commitment. Somebody wants stability. Ace of Wands, Hermit, and Four of Wands. Look at him shining the light on this now. Someone's come out of a stupor, a dream, an illusion. Someone's come out of a dark place here because they want to now offer. Someone knows they want stability and they want to offer it. So somebody's coming in to make something right here so that you can move forward in a very different way. That's really clear, isn't it, when you look at it like that? Alrighty, let's get you an oracle card. Okay, that one wants to come out. Oh, okay, it's the moon again. So it seems to me whenever I get the moon here, I get the moon here as well, which is quite interesting, although I have it upside down. Okay. 37, 10, 1 for the moon. New start. Okay, I'm only going to read you the medicine here. This card calls to you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. I actually think someone's gone there. I think you're dealing with someone who's been through their shadow. They've been through their shadow side. They know now what this means. So they're letting something go here. Have a great day.